What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to install an Apple CarPlay unit on our Lexus IS300. This is a 2003 Lexus IS300 and Eonon sent us their X3 Apple CarPlay double DIN Android Auto unit, and we're going to show you how to install it right here. You can see that it's turning on, looks pretty good, quality is amazing. So let's show you guys how to install it and see how it works. Let's go. All right, so we're going to install this Apple CarPlay unit, and here's a few things that you're going to need with this install. We have this wiring adapter kit for our IS300 to bypass the amp. It comes with instructions right here where all the wires go, and it connects to this one. And then a few tools that you're going to need. We have a solder to solder the wires together. We have a screwdriver, a 10, and a flathead to pry apart the radio. And then we have some connectors, an electrical tape to clean it all up, and a lighter to heat shrink the connectors. And then we have the radio that we're going to open up right here. So this is the Eonon X3, and this is an Apple CarPlay unit. You can see right here, it's a double DIN X3 7-inch LED, and this is a pretty simple radio to install. We're gonna open it up and show you everything that comes with. All right, so here's everything the kit comes with. It comes with the radio, it comes with the harness right here to plug into your car. It comes with a microphone, some tools, as well as a backup camera. And you will need a few things yourself. So we have this chassis specific bypass radio harness for our IS300. And then you're gonna need this for any car that you have. This is called an ISO connector. It's gonna connect to the back of this harness right here. It'll plug into here, and it gives you some flying leads to connect to your chassis harness right here, which we'll show you guys how to wire up in a second. And then a few tools that you're going to need, a 10mm socket, a screwdriver, and a couple tools to help with the wiring. So we have some shrink connectors, and we have some heat and wire cutters, some electrical tape. So let's go ahead and start with wiring these two together, and then we'll go ahead and put this in the car. So this kit, this IS300 kit comes with a wiring diagram of where each color goes to what wire. So you can see brown is 12 volt ignition, purple is 12 volt constant. And you want to match it to this harness right here. All right, so I matched the function color with this one. So none of these colors line up with this. You can see the colors are kind of all over the place, but they're all connected. And we're gonna go ahead and test it on the car real quick. So we'll plug this end to the radio harness right here. This should connect. Like that. This should go to the back of the radio right here. Let's go ahead and test it. So you need to remove the factory amp, which is behind this glove box, and mine is already removed, but I'm gonna show you guys how we did it in our previous video. So let's show you guys. To remove the factory amp, it is behind the glove box over there. And to remove this glove box, you have to remove these two pins underneath the glove box, which I'm in a bad position to show you, but I'm gonna try anyways. So there's this pin right here. You pull this out. These pins, one on each side, and it should pop out. So I am sweating in this humidity. Whoop, it looks like it's hot already. Just like that. Pull that out. And you can see the factory amp is right there. All right, so next we're gonna need to remove the amp right here. It's pretty simple. It's just 2 bolts holding it and plus some wiring. The only thing is this is in the way. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna remove some bolts here. There's a bolt here. You kind of pull it back. So also we're gonna remove some of the trim right here because get a little more access while we're here. Come on, there it goes. Don't be afraid to yank. Move this out of the way. This car needs a good clean. This should be held on by a little clip right here that you can probably pull, twist by hand. And this should pop out just like this. All right, so what you can do is pull this bolt out, and you would have access to take out the amp right there. All right, there's a lot of work that needs to pull it out, but you just kind of have to pull this out and kind of wiggle it out and pull the harness, pull all the clips out. So this harness is gonna plug into right there. So let me get that plugged in real quick. So it's plugged in. Let's go ahead and test if it works.
a party on a weekend. Got a little shawty, we creep.
All right, I went ahead and finalized the harness, got everything soldered together and cleaned up. And now it's time to officially install this on the car. So let's go ahead and take apart the interior trim and install the radio. So we need to take this out, and to do that, there is going to be a couple screws that are hidden underneath this panel right here. I will try to pop it off, pop this up. I wouldn't use a flathead, but pop that up. And there should be 2 screws right here and right here. That comes out. And now there is screws right here and right here that you can take out. And then screws right here and right here you can take out, and this unit will come out. This should slide right out, and you can unplug the harness right here for now. All right, with this dash kit, it bolts directly to the AC unit, and then it creates a space for you to bolt this in. You're gonna get this piece right here, and this just kind of gives you an area to bolt it in. If I can find the correct orientation, let's see, right there. And you can see there's some holes that line up, and you're gonna screw it into those holes. All right, you can see I have it screwed on both sides. Flip this around. It's screwed up pretty evenly. Screwed on this side as well. So now it's time to throw it in the car. So this kit also comes with a backup camera right here. So if you want to wire a backup camera, you can. I actually don't even have a reverse switch on my car right now, so reverse doesn't even do anything for me. So this will be installed at a later date once I fix that. But also it has a microphone right here. And so I just want to show you guys where it plugs into. And the microphone is right here. There's a microphone jack right here that you're going to go ahead and plug into right here. And then once you're ready for reverse camera, this is going to plug into this top left right here, and you can route this to the back of the car. But for now, we're not doing the backup camera, so I'm going to take this out. We're going to go to the car and put this in now. Now you're going to get your harness, and you're going to fish it through the back side right here. Pull this through and then connect it to the amp bypass right there. After you plug it in, you kind of just tuck it down there and kind of just put this back in. Pry the sides in like that. Pull that in and flip it. Get this harness, plug it into the harness that you just routed right here. Oops. And now we can go ahead and mount this radio, but don't forget to plug in the back of your controls right here. All right, go ahead and pop this cover back on. It should slide in to a clip back there. There we go. And it should just pop right in. Just like that. And now let's go ahead and test the radio, make sure it still works. For the microphone, you can kind of put it anywhere you want. Put it closer to like right here, right here, right here, like up here if you really wanted to. This is just for when you're on the phone or want to do voice commands. You have this right here to install. And so we're going to figure out a place and put it pretty nice and neat. But it's ready to plug into the back of the radio. Quick, it loads. So we have the radio installed, and if you want to go home, you have the button right here to go home. You have Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, the home button, which has a bunch of other different apps, the setup, camera if you want to look at your camera, and then we're going to connect the Apple CarPlay. For Apple CarPlay, you need to use this USB, or you can do wireless. So we're going to plug in our cable here to do CarPlay and show you guys how that works. So this bottom one right here is for CarPlay, and we're going to plug it into our phone. Right here you have all of our apps on Apple CarPlay, and we're going to just play some music and see how it sounds. So we're just going to pick a random song right now. Let's see. Pick the DJ, pick a song. Turn up the volume.
Getting things rolling, I'm teeing up your personal best of 2025. Usher first.
Sound is pretty good.
Watch this. These are my confessions.
The quality of the screen is really good. Quick touchscreen. So, and this is the unit. If you guys enjoyed this video, it's clean, easy, simple install, really enhances the car and just really makes the car enjoyable to listen to some music, drive, and just a good looking unit, good quality. So if you guys want one, head to Eonon website. You can use code LM10 for $10 off. So make sure you check them out.